this point on. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay. Right. Okay. So everybody, welcome. I am so excited to share with you and get to be here live and share the three things you need to actually grow your business to 10K plus months. And I would love to know in the chat, are you already at 10K months? Have you surpassed that? This will help you either way. What we're doing is building a foundation. Okay. The same way you can't just build walls in a home or a building. We need a foundation. So even if you are already at 10K months or 20K, this will still help you. And there's some areas to learn from. But if you've never hit 10K, you're in the right place. We want to share with you, how do you actually grow your coaching, creative biz, course biz to those 10K months, which is essentially 110, 20K a year. Okay. So I'm going to go down here and we're going to go to number 2. Now I'm going to give you the overview of what we're going to be talking about. Okay. So there's 4 things we're going to cover today. One is, I always like to cover what online marketing really looks like, and it's updated for, here in May 2024. If you end up watching this in replay, I think it'll carry through at least this year. Okay. Number 2 is we're going to talk about those systems to scale, which include the 3 offers, meaning like your paid offers, and the 3 funnels you need so you can automate leads and sales. Okay. So everybody put the letter A for automate in the chat box if you want to learn what these 3 systems are right now. Put a letter A in the chat box. All right. After that, we're going to connect. So anybody who would like to be on audio or on camera, we are going to answer your questions about the boot camp, about this webinar, and also about Automate to Dominate, the program we've been talking about all week. You will have the opportunity to get in on that. Everybody who's live today, you definitely want to stick around to the end, as we have a very special scholarship and $5,000 in bonuses just for people who attended live today. So we're so excited to have you. Okay, so a little bit about me and my team. We'll talk about them close to the end too. You'll learn about the full team. I am the CEO of the 7-Figure Club, and we have helped over 5,000 entrepreneurs go through our courses and one-to-one programs. We now have a team of 5 with full-time Facebook ad expert, Brandon, funnel builders like Wyatt and Brandon, videography, editing, sales pros, copywriter, SEO experts, and more. And together we've helped our clients do over 50 million in sales. There's sales. I'm a sales funnel marketing expert, and I've built thousands of funnels personally, not even including my teams. I've been in this business building sales funnels and funnels for really the last 13 years, and I've been in marketing for 24 years. I've helped do social media marketing consulting for celebrities and large companies like Warner Brothers, Sony, as well as top leaders. But I'm going to tell you on the next screen where my real passion is, and that's all of you. I'm a mom of 4, a wife of an active duty Air Force veteran. That's where we're stationed in Dallas, Texas currently. I have 2 doodles, and just a week and a half ago, I added 2 mini schnauzer puppies to the family. So systems are an essential part of my life and business, as I rarely even work truly full-time hours to this day. And the way that we can do that is not just team building, but even before I built my team was building funnels. And that's why it's really, really important to me that I share all this with all of you, because I can save you the years of struggle it took me to get to this point, and we help our clients do it in weeks and months. Okay. So I've gotten to visit. If you're like me, who's passionate about travel? If you want to put in the comments if you're, where do you like to travel to? Where do you dream to travel to next? I'd love to know, where's your next bucket list dream? I've been really blessed to hit my bucket list dreams and more, and I'm still young and still going. And it really is because of my business for a few reasons. One is the freedom that I don't have to ask anybody to take off work. And in fact, even if I have to work when I go, I love my work. I can take my laptop, or I do take full on vacations as well because of the work I can do from a laptop. Isn't that amazing? So although I do have offices now because we're expanding and printing and God's called me into that, I've had offices and not had offices. It didn't change. I've still been able to scale my business, and you can too. Places like California, my little daughter Coral a few years ago there, Portugal, London, New York, Paris, Nashville, just a few, well, it was a year ago now. I got to, one of my clients and friends was playing on stage with them, and I got these awesome tickets to be right there as well. These are just a few places. So I'd love to know, where do you dream to go? And how would it feel to even get to live and work wherever you want? I would love to know in the comments, like, what does that look like to you? Like, what does your dream look like to you? And I want to share with you how we do this, because my real passion, although yes, there's all these companies I've gotten to do work for and they still call me. My passion is how we can reach the world through things like this, through Zoom. And then, sometimes people get to come in person. This is some of my clients, even in person. I've been featured on Amy Porterfield's thing a few times. I've been a guest speaker on what I'm talking to you about today, which is funnels, automating leads and sales. I'm an automation specialist. Okay. And that's how I was able to scale. Even for the 6 years, I was a single mom before I got remarried, had two little kids, primary custody. I take this work serious and I take fun serious. Okay. So press the number 1 in the comments again, or maybe let's do another number. Let's say level 11. So, there's the dial up to 10. And I just believe in pushing that envelope. So I'd love to see 2 ones, 11, 11, 11 in the comments. If you are ready to dial it up, to live your life at a level 11 and to join me on this beautiful ride, let's go do it. Okay. Level 11 in the comments. I love seeing it. So number 1, another one, what does online marketing even mean, and what is a funnel? I really like to start with this. I am a teacher at heart. I want to break down the barriers of understanding. I want to teach you terms so that when you show up online, you feel confident in these words and you know what they mean. Okay. So who wants to know my version of what a funnel really is? Okay. And I want to share with you, what does online marketing really look like here in May 2024, and where you need to focus so you can monetize fast. And what monetize means is to make money. So put some dollar signs. I know we're not on Facebook, so I don't know if emojis work in the chat here, but you can use the dollar sign, or you can just type M for money or money. We want to make money. Money is just, again, we've talked about this week on the boot camp. If you joined us, it's an exchange of value. Making money online or offline is that people find what you sell, what you do, enough value that they're willing to give you money. And back in the old days, it was, here's a bag of rice for a bag of beans, whatever that trade looks like, it's just trade. Okay. So we're going to trade right now. We're trading time, both of us. This is a free training, but I'm giving you my time. You're giving me yours, and I honor that. And I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's look at the overview of the online space. Okay, so there's 3 main online income streams, and I'm going to show you how to funnel them. Or earlier this week, we also talked about tunnel, right? Like it's like a tunnel. So up at the very top is your brand. So everybody, I really want you to write this in the comments. At the top is my brand. It's me. So your brand could be like your name. Like if you think about Oprah Winfrey and Tony Robbins and whoever, like your name is at the top. It could be your company name. So we also have a 7-figure club. I got my shirt on today. Our 7-figure club agency. And so that's its own brand too. And I also have a product called the Planner. But at the very top of it all, I'm the CEO. So I'm the brand. So if somebody had me on a television show or on a podcast, or if they had you on a podcast, they're going to introduce your name. They might say with the 7-figure club or creator of the Freedom Planner, but they're introducing your name. And what I really want everybody to start to think about is yourself as a celebrity. Like if you got invited onto Jimmy Fallon one day, or the morning show, or your local TV show, they are not saying, hey, this is the 7-figure club. No, because you're a human. So they're saying, hey, this is Tiana with the 7-figure club. So everybody put it in the comments. I am my brain. I am my brain. Me and my brain today. I am my brand. So I want you guys to do that. I am my brand. Okay. Yes, the money signs. I love it. Level 11. Yeah, level 11 today. Okay. So I hope you guys like comedy. I do. This is epicness, right? So up here is your brand. Now, the thing I want to draw your attention to right to the right is your free offer funnel. So I'm going to dive into what each of these looks like, but I like to give the overview. So when you're seeing the other slides and what a free offer page looks like, you can think about this slide here. Okay. And you are welcome to take a screenshot. Just if you share it anywhere, just always give me credit, pretty please. I appreciate it. Okay, so there's the free offer funnel right there. And then it goes down into the email list. So everybody put my list is my asset. And you spell asset, ASSET. One T, two S's. My list is a business asset. And why that's really important to understand is you do not own these channels in marketing. You could get kicked off, you could get broken into, you could get hacked, but your email list, that list of names, or really, I just like to say list because now it's text too, right? So cell phone numbers, email, even addresses, right? Like, do you get mail to your door? We all do. So we're on somebody's list, whether somebody bought that list. We don't buy lists in my company. We create the list based on offers, free offers and paid offers. So if somebody bought something from you, they are a paying client, okay? But if they haven't bought from you yet, they are still on your email list because somehow you got them by giving them something for free. So all of you right now, are getting this webinar, this live masterclass for free, this knowledge for free from me. But you gave me your name and email and phone number, right? So now you're saying, hey, I give you permission to email me or to text me or call me. However, at any time, you can opt out. Okay. There's another funnel we're going to talk about today, and it's called the sales qualification funnel. And these are my two top funnels for any of you. I'd actually love to know in the comments if you sell a course or a offer or a service that's 1,000 and above, you need a sales qualification funnel. Honestly, even if it's 500 and above. Because what you need then, if you're doing any kind of call with somebody or even a message, you need to know if they're qualified. The same way a real estate agent wants you to fill out an application, a car lot. What we're doing is we're saying, hey, listen, our time is valuable and we don't just get on calls with anybody. So what we want to teach people to do is that there's a point, there's a wall, the gatekeeping is this funnel, is this quiz. Okay. So these are the two funnels we're going to talk about. And briefly, let's go into different items. And I'd love to know which ones you guys have. There's low ticket items that you can sell. So these are things like digital downloads. Maybe like you already gave them something for free, but maybe you have an upsell that's $7 or $27. It can be a mini course, something under $100. It could be Canva templates. It could be printable sheet music. I've seen people give away meditations and songs, something for free that is like the level above the free thing, right? So it's that next little automated thing. My planner is in the low ticket item. So it's like a 30 or a $50 thing. I say up to 500. I would say it's under 100, but because mid-level programs are more like the 500 to maybe $1 to $2,000 range, this would be other courses. This could be a workshop that you offer. Like I could have charged for this in that range, but I give it for free because I want to give you the education. And what I really want to do is build the trust. So if you want to buy my paid offer, which I'm going to talk about, you're like, oh my goodness, this woman gave me all this for free. Of course, she's going to over deliver on the paid program. So that's what we're doing here is working on trust. So mid-level programs are there. So yeah, put in the comments, which ones do you have, right? Do you have a low ticket item? Do you have mid-level programs? And then high ticket programs. These are things like VIP days. These are things like high ticket products. You can go on Etsy, people that make tables. Whatever the high ticket is, right? It can be a high ticket course or group coaching or a one-to-one service. Uh, It doesn't matter what the things are. They go into one of these buckets. And I just want you to understand the difference between paid offers, free offers, qualifying people for high ticket offers, and marketing. And the issue that I see with most people is they throw podcasts, YouTube, social media into these same buckets. They are not. You do not own those channels. We essentially rent space on these channels when we post for free or paid. But what you always want to be growing is your brand, your list, your paid offers so that you can make more leads and have more sales. Okay. And so what I did was I put buckets, big piles of different money. These are like the dollars, you're counting dollars. This one, you're counting hundreds. This one's you're counting thousands. And it's really important to know, what are you offering? And it's okay if you don't know what you're offering today. Through my program, we'll talk about at the end. We help people with that. Okay. So type the number 5. Let's use a new number in the comments. Yes, I know chat is disabled, but you can just use the Q&A for the chat for those of you who came late. So we're going to use this area as the chat, the Q&A. So it's okay. I just am scrolling down. So type the number 5 in the comments if this helped you, if this makes more sense, your understanding before we dive into each piece of these, how this all works together. Okay. The more leads you have, the more sales you can have, because that's just the way it works. Okay. So now let's talk about the branding again. We talked a bit about this on earlier this week, but I wanted to take you through kind of these images again. That how do you want your brand, which is you, to make people feel? So put it in the comments. Did you think about this week when I talked about this and we said, what 3 words do you want people to think of when they think of you and your brand? For me, I want people to think about family and spirituality and fun and freedom. And why I have these certain pictures is I have fun with my family, with my friends, with my clients, with my team. It's people based. This is my handsome husband, Eli. And this is our family pool and our whole family in the pool with the dogs, everyone playing. And all this can only happen though, friends. I can't pay my bills at the house to have a pool without income. So even though it's great to say that somebody has to make the income. And so the freedom and where we got to travel, this was a picture we took on a Ferris wheel overlooking Paris this last summer. And it was so beautiful. And I run these things through these cool filters of what I do for my clients too. So it's all on brand. But is that freedom that we're sitting in a Ferris wheel paid for by money I created from my business, from clients who paid me, and then I can take a portion of that to then create more family fun and freedom in my life. So I'd love to know, just off the top of your head, how do you want to make people feel? What words do you want to come to mind when they think of you? And before we dive into the funnels, why this is really important is to just recap is that looks matter in your funnels, on your Facebook page, on your YouTube page, on your Instagram, on your TikTok. There has to be a consistent brand so that people can know who you are. So before we go into the offers and the funnels, I'm going to be talking about conversion. I would like you guys to type that word in the comments, conversion. What conversion means is, do you know how to take people that's a total stranger through your social media or your website and get them to sign up on your email list and convert them into a paying customer? And there's 2 steps of conversion. One is a stranger who's then interested in signing up on your email list. And we're going to talk about that. And then the other one is, or they just press like, because it's again 2 seconds. So is that 2 seconds enough when they see your face, when they see your fonts, when they see your colors? Do they recognize your brand? And is it something that even if it's new to them, they could trust because you're holding yourself in a higher level way, right? So maybe this is your first time seeing me. I actually have a lot of names on here. I've not talked to you. I don't know you. I'm so grateful you're giving us the time. And it means a lot to me because I also know that like we're all busy, but there's something about what we're talking about that you're like, you know what? I need to take the time to learn about this. And you really do. And I'm going to give you this value. So everybody put the number 2 in there. You need to remember you get 2 seconds. So the visuals and why these feelings matter really fast is you're giving off a vibe of what they're connecting with a stranger. All right. So that's the precursor to all this. I'm so excited. Now let's dive into the 3 offers and funnels you need to take somebody from cold, they don't know who you are, to sold. And I mean, they get their card out, they get their cash out. They're like, you know what? Whether it's a thing, whether it's a service, I need what you have, and I want to pay this hard money for you. And that's like the biggest blessing because it means that you showed up in this world and what you offer has value. Okay. So let's keep going. So if we go to the next slide, the number 1 funnel that you need to start with always is the free offer funnel. Now I do it FOF. You can put that in the comments, FOF, free offer funnel. And what this funnel does is this automates leads and it grows your list. Okay. So remember the first slide that we talked about, we have to have this. This is a screenshot of one of my free offer funnels. So you can see it right here. This is a freebie of my free business planner. And so your free offer, again, we breezed over it, but we're going to go in depth. I want people to really get it. It's a landing page that offers a gift that's valuable in exchange for their information, because the highest valuable thing before they buy from you is their information. Because this essentially is them, again, raising their hand and saying, hey, I'm interested in buying from you. Or honestly, I'm just interested in getting to know you at this point. They don't even know if you have something. But if you have something that's very clear what you're offering, that's what you're going to exchange, and it's worth paying for. Okay. This is client acquisition. And what that term means is that new people who see your stuff on Facebook, or if they saw an ad and they come to this landing page, is what you're offering good enough that they don't just click away and get on with their lives and never think of you again, or they take that moment, that few seconds, and they fill in their info, and then you are now in their life. Yay! Who wants more people in their lives? Type the number 7 in the comments if you want more people in your life, meaning more people in your business, because you're pouring your heart into this. You're putting your heart, soul, your risk on the line, and you want to attract more of these people, right? Okay, so let's go to the number 2 funnel. Okay. And we're going to talk about these offers. A sales qualification funnel. Let me tell you, friends, a few years ago, this funnel changed my life. I've continued to master it, to edit it, to do it to use it for clients. It changes every one of my clients' lives who uses it. This is a qualifier for high ticket sales. And again, high ticket is, it depends on which industry you're talking about. It could be a $500 sale. It could be you're selling a house and you want buyers, like a real estate agent can use this funnel to attract buyers or sellers even. And it could be for coaches and course creators who maybe you have a hybrid program that's $2,000 and above. People are asking to get on a call with you, but then you're ending up talking to people who like, oh, well, I don't even have 150, $2,000 is out of the question. And again, that's okay. But it's just, this is something that we use to help qualify people for higher ticket sales. And it's amazing because if you're looking for those rapid cash injections, everybody type cash injection in the comments, or you put, again, a money sign if you want to keep it super fast and easy. And it's awesome. Okay. So that's the one we're going for. And then the third one we're going to cover today, there's actually more funnels than this, but these are the 3 most popular ones that I run into online that work really amazing. And I'm going to fix this typo. Hey, the good part about it not being the actual presentation is I can edit, is a low mid-level ticket funnel. And this is usually going to be a course or a product funnel to automate sales. This is one of those ones that you actually can turn on and automate those sales through a proven process. So this is a sales page that converts super high for us that's selling a course. Okay. And so this could be a course or digital product ranging from $7 up to $2,000. And it could be books, it could be courses, it could be group coaching, it could be memberships, it could be digital templates. I'd love to know on the comments here, who has something in this field? What do you have? Put it in the comments. Do you have a course? Do you have a book? Do you have a membership you're building? And it's okay. Again, if it's not done, the point is, let's get active about thinking about the future and how we can keep getting better, right? So I'd love to know in the comments if you have it, and put it in there which one you have. Are you working on a course or a book or a speaking or a VIP event? It can even be that, right? It's something you're going to automate the sale. Okay. So number 3, now let's talk. I'm going to go in depth right now into the funnels you need. And I'm really, really excited. I pulled together some cool data for you. Who likes facts? And even if you're a person that's like, doesn't put together the facts, truth is truth and facts are facts and numbers are numbers and they don't lie. So let's go talk about the facts. Type the number 3 for the 3 funnels you need if you're ready for these facts right now and talking about funnels. So I would pay really close attention right now. You're about to learn some deep stuff. Okay, stats and facts. Numbers don't lie, and it's important to be real about your business income, but also about your leads and sales conversions. Now, listen, I've been there where I used to put my head in the sand, just like hustled. I was exhausted. I was not making enough money, and I was leaking money everywhere. It was no fun. So put real in the comments. Just type the word real in the comments if you're ready to just be real. And like, forgive yourself for the past, even if it was this morning or yesterday. We're here today, and the past is already the past. And right now it's the present, and we have the future coming up. Look, now we're already in the future. It's pretty amazing how this works. But let's talk about, I grabbed a couple screenshots to give something I learned in my journalism. So I studied new media journalism, and I've done creative writing for years. And you have to give online marketing, just so you guys know, if you ever quote something, you actually are supposed to give the word is eluding me. Like you need a screenshot or you need a link of where you grabbed it from. So I grabbed a few things to give you like an average of what people are saying. And what I searched was what is the average conversion rate for a landing page? And a landing page can be free and it can also be sales page, right? So sales pages usually have even lower conversion. This is just for the free offers, okay? So the average conversion, according to three different spots, and the average between them, HubSpot and WordStream and VWO, was 2.35%. That means that if 100 people came to a landing page, the average people building landing pages, only 2.5 people are signing in. That means you're missing out on 97 leads. And how we can fix that is by better design and better messaging. So the top 25% up here of landing page designers can maybe get a 5.31, or according to this one, a 5.89% conversion rate. So better, and the top 25% are means out of 100 people who would come to your landing page, only 6 would convert, and that's rounding up. That's crazy. So 94 would just leave again. And why I led up with all these things, why looks matter, why messaging matters, is this is what's contributing to why people are spending a lot of money on advertising. They're wondering why they're failing. There is a better way, and I have the solution, and my team has the solution. I'm actually going to show it to you right now on the next slide. Okay. Good conversion, meaning that top 10, like that top percentage of landing pages is still only 10%. So that means if you're checking the stats on your landing pages, which you should be, and if you don't know how to be, you are missing out. And it's okay. Past is the past. New day. Now you have some knowledge. Okay. Knowledge is power. Put knowledge is power. Say power in the comments. This is what I'm giving you is true knowledge and stats and facts. Okay. So even if it was good, that means 90 people are still leaving your landing page, and you paid for them to get there. Because when you pay for advertising, it's the click through from the ad to the landing page. So you're actually losing money if you are paying for advertising. Does that make sense? Yes, in the comments, comment, yes, it makes sense if you hear what I'm saying. If you paid $100, $1 a lead to get to a page, and 95 are leaving, you just paid 95 bucks instead of $5. So what we're always trying to do is get it as high to 100% as possible. And these are the industry stats according to some of the top sites like HubSpot and WordStream and other ones. This AI took all these, and then I took a separate screenshot, and you guys can Google this yourself. This is what you're going to see on the first page of Google. All right. Now conversion is king and queen. They say cash is king, and I like to say queen too, because equality. But not only do we at the 7-Figure Club teach and design luxury, eye-catching designs, websites, and landing pages, there are people who can design decent. I wouldn't say they're luxury, but here's the problem. Everybody, please listen up. If that page and your website is not converting cold people to sold people, it's just not working. And believe me, we have things that don't work either. That's why we A/B test. And in fact, I'm giving you full transparency. This is screenshots from just this morning of 3 of my free offer funnels. Okay. The top one is at 53%. Did you see that good is 10? So at the top 5, we are converting it times 10 times better than the top 25%. We're 5 times better than good. And these are stats I have done for years. We've actually gotten it up to 67%. So this is just from this morning's screenshots, because I believe in full transparency and doing that. Our other calendar checklist, which we're not running any ads to right now, is converting at 38%. That's a marketing checklist. And then the biz tracker, which is a freedom planner one, was up at 27%. And all these, even our lowest one, is radically above. And I even grabbed the sales application funnel, which application funnels are a totally tinier percentage, usually only 1 to 2% of people, because that's where you're asking for like a 14-page questionnaire, not 14 pages, 14 questions. It's very in depth. We're still converting at 12%, still above the good. And this is not the stats for application. I just wanted to share with you that when you know what you're doing and you work with people who know what they're doing, you can get the results you want. Like when you say, well, what am I missing? I promise this is what you're all missing. Put in the comments if this is what you've been missing. Like maybe you're missing some other things. Maybe you're not posting consistently. Maybe you're not showing up the way you need to. But even if you're doing all those and you don't have this, you're missing out on leads and you're missing out on sales. And what that means is you're missing out on freedom and family time and paying for your kids' private school, buying your dream car, buying your dream house. That's what you're truly missing out on. On top of reaching the amount of people that really need what you're selling. They really do. But unless you have a way to reach these people, it's not going to happen. And I really want you to ask this question. If your websites and funnels are automating qualified leads and sales on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, how are you really going to grow your income? I want to know, like, and you have to ask yourself these questions. And then you're going to need to figure out, how do I get funding enough to do this? And we're going to show you how. Are you ready for the solutions? So I'm going to break this down for you even more over the next few minutes. Okay. So we've got about 5 minutes left of me breaking this down, and then we're going to take questions. So just hang in there. You guys ready for it? And who has a question? If you already have one, start to think about if you do want to be on camera or just on voice, and you let me know. So I'll move you over in a few minutes when we get there. I wanted to still give you something though. So though we do give you these templates, I wanted to break down for you why it's probably not working what you're doing. Okay. And how do you fix it? One is you need a screenshot of what you're offering right here on the left. Okay. So there's proven ways. So just so you know, all our free offer funnels follow this exact same pattern. There's a headline with what you're offering to grab your ICA's attention. Remember, ICA means ideal client avatar. So you want to talk directly to your avatar. Hello, coaches and course creators. Or like one of my clients, she did one like, hey, exhausted parents, free sleep guide for you and your baby, right? You got to know that. And this is stuff we do walk clients through in our programs. Then there's a call to action button and reminder that it's 100% free. This really matters. Then you're going to give them a quick bullet point 3 of what they get and a button above the fold. So right now, if you didn't have all these things, this isn't even talking about the messaging. This isn't even talking about exactly the image. This template you're seeing here, and there's a whole different page of it. There's also the background, there's the thank you pages, and there's the email sequences. We actually give this exact formula to you in the program we're going to talk about in a few minutes. The second part of this is you need an automated email sequence. So put emails in the comments right now. Emails. You need not just one, but a few days minimum of an automated email sequence that goes out with a link to the download. And then a secret, I'm going to give it to you right now. Do you guys see this second arrow right here? Click here to watch the bonus video training. One of our big secrets that we offer, this is our thing, is we do video walkthroughs. Essentially, you become their they're like course leader. They're like watching a mini course of you. And here's the truth. I want you guys to look at this truth. Type the word truth in the comments. This is really, really important. Most people will just not do this work or invest in this. And that is why any one of you who chooses to do this will stand apart from the crowd, will be in that top percentage like we just talked about. Because even people that design a landing page, they don't usually A/B test it. They don't like get the help they need, the eyeballs on it. They don't get the feedback. When you take personal emotion out of it and you say, I just want this to do good. I want this to reach the right people. I'm going to edit this thing till it gets better and better. And you take all that out, that's when you can succeed. And just most people aren't willing to even do the initial setup before we do that. But the good news for all of you is this. If you're that person that you're ready to do this thing, we have the proven pathway, the proven team, and everything, like literally plug and play. And it's dramatically less than you think it would be if you do the course. And even if you do one-to-one with us and we set it all up for you, with something like a $50,000 investment, you can make 7 figures. Understand that means you'd profit $950,000. You tell me one real estate deal, you tell me one investment deal outside of your business that you could profit $950,000 on a $50,000 deal in a year. Go invest 50,000 into real estate and you try and bring home $950,000. I have AI that does that. It like knows when I need it. You know, I appreciate it. It's like my AI assistant. Okay. So who wants to 10x, 100x their investment? Put 100x in the comments, 10x in the comments. Okay. The number 2, let's break down the high ticket qualification funnel. Remember that funnel I talked to you about that changed my business a few years ago? It helped me make, I was barely breaking 6 figures in a year, which was still great. And when I implemented this funnel without ads or anything, just by following this formula that we teach our clients, I made 100K in about 60 days. And I'd never done that. And at that time, that was right at the beginning of COVID. The kids came home from school and I was still freaking rocking it. So, like now it's way easier, I promise. Okay. So, your premium offer for high ticket pricing, again, whether it's a VIP day, whether it's a service, whether it's selling a house, whether selling just a higher ticket course or group coaching program, you need to have an automated way to qualify leads and sales to make sure they're serious. And this also helps them know more about you. It's a double qualification process. All right. And on this page, there's a clear call to action, right? So it's you, again, you're calling out who you serve, how I teach entrepreneurs to scale their business with 3-part proven formula. And you tell them why. And then there's pain points. And if you scroll down further on the page, we include testimonials, videos, case studies, clear calls to action. And for clients who are even just starting out and they don't have their testimonials yet, this page still really works. And then we show people how to like sell case study pricing packages, get 2 or 3 testimonials, double, triple your prices, put them on this page, you're ready to go. So, whatever stage you're at, if you're starting up or scaling up, this funnel works. It's amazing. Who's ready for this? Put ready for this in the comments if you want to get to these levels fast and not slow. All right, I had fun with the emojis. Who likes emojis? I do. I've been having fun with Canva emojis on here of the money sides. Yeah, I put it in 2 places. The high ticket qualification funnel. So the second page, this is why I was saying why this rate was so good on the page when I talked to you about the stats, is it's a long form application. And what this does is it weeds people out. So people can be on your email list, but they're not most people are not ready to buy. Actually, only about 3% of people who come into your funnel are ready to buy today. So what do we do with the 97% of other people? Well, that's where we get emailing them. We give them value until they're ready to buy. And then when they raise their hand and they're like, you know what, I'm kind of ready. Well, how do we know they're truly ready? We ask them questions. We ask them specific questions before we even get on a call. All right. And then the third funnel, put the number 3. A lot of you will probably be interested in this one. I have an amazing customized 7-part funnel that takes people from a sales page to a checkout page and introduces them into your course or high ticket mastermind and automates the lead and the sale. This is the longer form one where essentially like we give people a free guide. There's a confirmation with the video. We've got this whole thing going down. It's like proven. And every step of the way, when we build it for clients, we actually build their logo, we build the graphics, they upload some pictures of theirs, we write the copywriting, we connect it to their order forms, we do all of it. And when you're in our course, which I'm talking about, the Automate to Dominate, which we're almost to that point right now, we actually give you guys funnels that you can edit yourself. They're already built. There's Canva images. We'll talk about that. Okay. So who wants an automated course funnel? Who's building courses right now? Or maybe you built a course and maybe it didn't work the greatest. I'm going to take a quick sip of this real quick. Put course in the comments if you are interested in building a course, having some automated cash flow, or have already built one and would be interested in being like, okay, I need more sales. I need to reach more of an audience. I want to do this better. Because listen, it's not that you have an awesome problem. Like you're awesome. That's what I mean by that. Like you're awesome. I'm sure you're awesome. The problem is probably the marketing. The marketing and the messaging is usually the problem. And that's where we usually need experts to come in. Okay. 1 second. So this is really important to understand that like there's nothing wrong with you. You probably just didn't have the right information. And that's what I'm trying to help you with today. All right. So I want you to really type this whole thing up. This is very important to memorize. Transformation greater than sign information. Now, the thing that people don't always realize is you don't need to build like this huge long course. What you need to do is provide more support to your clients. And that's what we specialize in with the 7-figure club. Okay. So, what people want from you is what you want from me. And what you want is more time, more eyes on your stuff, and more feedback. So we charge for that. Because the cool thing is, when you're not a huge celebrity yet, you have more time, but you still deserve to be paid for that time. So, what can give people more transformation is your one-to-one time or one to small group or you automate it with a course and then you offer live coaching like this. That makes sense to everybody? So transformation is greater than information. And that's what people are willing to buy. They're willing to buy the transformation, the experience. And here's the truth. Who's a huge Michael Jordan fan? Me. I grew up in the 90s and I remember I got a book at Barnes and Noble and it was Michael Jordan and it was this little inspirational book. It was like one of the smaller books and he was talking about his mindset. And I remember a part of the book where he said, like, after he didn't make the high school team, he would go out and shoot free throws for like hours. And he would just, before he would put it in the air, he would visualize it going in. And something about that stuck with me since I was like a teenager at 15, 16, reading that book. And later on in life, when I started to do more teaching, more consulting, more coaching, building things for people, I started thinking about these great athletes and these great performers that I love. And every single one of them, like let's say Sarah McLachlan's my favorite singer songwriter. She always worked with a producer. His name is Pierre something. They're in British Columbia, Canada. And everybody usually has like either a partner or a coach and a team. Everybody. And I will be your best coach if you let me. And that's a guarantee. And my team will be your best coaches because here's the thing, I care. I'm one of those people who cares about your success potentially more than you, but you do need to care more than I do. But I will care alongside you. And I not only do I care, I'm not just here to go, hey. It's about strategy. It's about huddling up. It's about making this happen. And today you have the opportunity to huddle up with me and my team and to get going and to say, you know what, enough is enough. I want that dream life. I want that dream body. And I'm not here to help you with that, except just to say you should be disciplined. But you can have all of it. You really can. And really, you do need all of it to have a long, healthy life, to be there for your family, to be there for yourself, to be there in the way that you want to be. We all have a choice to be excellent like this. He could have given up when he didn't get on the high school team, and you could give up today too. Or you could say, enough is enough. I found my coach, I found my team, and they have something, they have proved it. I've literally screenshot the proof, and I'm going to show you what you're going to get in our new program. And I'm going to take your questions. We have two parts of what we do. We offer done for you and we offer done with you. The done for you starts at $60,000 and we have payment plans. And that's where we come alongside you. This is for people really who want to make that 100K month and they're committed to it in the next year. And we come alongside you and we build it all for you and we brainstorm it all for you. You have our Facebook ads, you have our video editing, you have me, you have strategy. And sometimes we'll even jump on a quick sales call and train your sales team. Like there's nothing we do not do. There's been, and this is actually up now. It's actually 50 million plus. We have great team members and success. We've had 100,000 and more leads from our funnels and we cry with joy about it a lot of times. And the seven figure club is the umbrella of the community that you would be in, whether you buy our course or whether you buy our one-to-one program. And in the Automate to Dominate program that we've been building up towards this whole week is you get so much. So if you were going to hire us one-to-one, it's 60,000 on a payment plan or 50,000 pay in full. And when you join the Automate to Dominate, it's usually a tenth of that. So what we're always looking for is like, look, if you want to make 100K, you should be willing to invest at least 10K. If you want to make $1 million, you need to invest 10% minimum, which would be 100K, right? So we're not even charging the full 100K and we help you make seven figures. But over here on the Automate to Dominate, to help you get to the 10K months, 10K times 12 months is $120,000. Today, we are offering this at an entry level case study pricing to the first 100 people at only $5,000. Okay. And we have some options. Now, here's what's crazy. We told you guys if you were on this webinar and you were in the boot camp this week that we're taking $2,000 scholarship and giving it to everybody who wants in. So instead of it being $5,000, it's only $29.97, a little bit under $3,000. Okay. You're going to get a VIP members only area. You're going to get a private app with marketing and all the videos. There are plug and play templates. If you want to use Go High Level along with us, you can build this in any software and program because the training stays the same. But we actually are including an entire year of Go High Level hosting in this, support with our team, and funnel templates. All those templates that I just showed you get uploaded into your account within 48 hours of signing up with this. No joke. Well, we need to get on a call with you and we get you all going. So if it might be Monday, but you also get weekly live Zoom laser seat coaching for 8 weeks. So in the Automate to Dominate program, we're giving you live coaching for 8 weeks included, which is a $2,000 bonus on top of that if you sign up today. This $2,000 scholarship is only good today. And so we do have payment plans available. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the program. You really want to just message us because today, because of the pricing, you're going to need to message us. So you can either write Tiana at tianasmithcoaching.com and say, I'm in, or you can do it in the comments right here and we can see that and we can get in touch with you. And so the pricing for today is, it's going to be a 3 pay of 1,000, or like it'll add up to 29.97 divided by 3, or 2,500 pay in full. And when you pay in full, you're actually going to get an onboarding call with one of our team members or me. So that is a $500 bonus on top of the 2 weeks of live support in the program. So here's everything it would cost if you did this yourself or you hired us to do it one-to-one. So luxury branding, including fonts, colors, and logo design, that is included in the course, would be $10,000. Social media marketing, custom images and videos is $10,000, but we teach you how to do all that and we give you our templates. My highest converting free offer formula plug and play funnel template, including PDFs and the funnels and the training, would be $20,000. The high ticket sales PDF funnel and application funnel would be $20,000. And email automations and texting templates for 30 days of follow-ups, like if we did it for you, would be $15,000 if you bought all this separately. And so it would take us, if you built it all from scratch, it definitely took more than 25,000 hours for me personally to build all this with my team. And then the total cost would be 75,000. 25,000 is a lot. I think that there's an extra zero. I'm like, let me fix this. But the truth is, over the course of several years learning all this, definitely. Okay, so for only the price investment of 3,000, guys, like for real. And again, remember, if you're talking about 10,000 a month, your first $10,000 month, you more than tripled your investment. And this is where we talk about business being this incredible ROI opportunity. So the 7-Figure Club team, and you can walk through this if you want this info. You've met Brandon this week if you were in our training. He's our paid ads and funnel strategist. He's a genius. Just this last week alone, we added close to 900 new leads, and not with that much ad spend. So he knows how to get you the most bang for your buck. Wyatt is our business branding coder, web developer, video editor. He's been in business for a long time. Also, he's also full-time on our team now, though, at the 7-Figure Club. So he helps with video editing, with strategy, with messaging, with marketing as well. So we've got this amazing team. Preston Ron is our executive director. If you saw him yesterday on our incredible training about high-level thinking, turning yourself into a magnet to truly attract everything you want in life. And he's personally closed over 25 million sales himself. And he even helps people on our VIP clients learn about sales, so that like you're not just alone. You don't just have these crazy cool Lamborghinis, but you actually know how to drive it. Okay. Carrie Saunders is an incredible client and friend of mine who's also a consultant with us. And she is an SEO and e-commerce expert. Her business, her clients do over 10 billion annually. So we're talking about the best of the best. And Eli Sargent Orihuela is a sales, finance, and Canva coach on our team in marketing. He actually does sales and marketing through the Air Force right now, as well as real estate investing. So we've got a lot of people who are experts. These are not newbies. This is not just hired out people that are easy to hire. These are people I have put together as I've seen the need in this marketplace, being in this market for over 20 years. What do people actually need? And we've got it together for you. So if you have a question, it is your time. So I'd love to know in the comments what you want, and put it in the comments or the Q&A. If you have a question, you can just type it and we will answer it. And then if you would like to come on camera, say camera, and you can ask us anything. We're going to take the time to do that right now. some of our case studies, not only have we helped people get started with their first six figures, I've helped create millionaires, which is really cool. Like a lot of people in my industry at the level that we're at only work with people already making six, even seven figures. Instead, I've tried to also help people get to that point. Kathy Heller was one of them. I did her first website and funnels and showed her how to automate leads and sales. And within 90 days, I worked with her the whole time. We did over 180K cash from, and it was her first time launching a course. So this was automated sales. That's very exciting. Same with Carl. He does not sell one-to-one work. This is what's really cool about these case studies. These are course creators and group coaching experts. And I've helped him make 25 million. He wrote me this great email. Since you helped me, we've done over 25 million with the funnel you helped me with. Now we have a big team and we continue to thrive. We just did our first 3-day event recently and did 3 million in revenue in 4 hours. And so just want to say thank you and happy to connect moving forward. You might have seen Kathy and Carl Allen online. More testimonials. Again, like I said, I love helping people make their first 5K, 10K months too, because as I talked about on day one of the training, which was separate than this, I talked about my origin story and I talked about my first $1,200 overnight and how much that changed my life. So I value all these wins, whether your goal is a million or 100,000 or 10,000, it will change your life when you have the freedom to make money. And again, you do need to just message me because we're doing a custom pricing. Now, if it's after this date and you're watching this replay, where you do want to go is tianasmithcoaching.com. Okay. And you want to go and click on A2D at the top menu. And that will have our new sales page up later. But because today we are doing this very special offer, we actually want to one-to-one talk to each person and be ready for that. So is there anybody on here who would like to come on for any questions? I'm going to scroll up through the Q&A and just see if I missed anything. I'm not seeing anybody wanting to come on. So what you do need to do is, again, you need to message me, Tiana at tianasmithcoaching.com. You need to say you're in. If later tomorrow or this weekend you sign up, that's fine. But the $2,000 off scholarship and it's actually an extra 500 today when you pay in full, plus an onboarding strategy call with one of my team members, which is a $500 bonus, is only available today. So you've got to figure it out. If you message us, so we have a payment plan of either a 3 pay of 1,000 or 2,500 pay in full. And listen, remember, we told you at the beginning of the week, for anybody who saw this earlier in the week, that we would be having a how much this would be this weekend, and we didn't even tell you about the pay in full pricing. So we're here to answer any questions, but we want to help you get started. So by literally this next week, and if you get in today, we can actually get you onboarded. We have a whole onboarding thing that you can get onboarded into our private app. You can already get the templates going, and you can actually have a funnel up by Monday. So if you're really just like, I'm done waiting, I'm ready. And then here's some cool other things I'm offering as huge bonuses. You guys ready? So besides the 8 weeks of coaching, in May and in June, we are doing a live co-working extra day in each of those months outside of our weekly coaching call, where me and my entire team are getting on a Zoom meeting room, not a webinar, a meeting room. And we're going to co-work alongside with you and help you work through each funnel. The one in May, you're going to work on your free offer funnel. And so literally in the moment, we'll like take breaks and then we'll be like, okay, let me audit this. Or if you worked on it ahead of time, we're going to like do full audits. We're going to give you feedback on your copywriting, on your message support. Part of this whole training, if you go and you ask us for the info, we'll give you the whole training. We have a sales page, is you get the funnels, but you also get the Canva templates. We have a whole folder we've created with the exact dimensions. We've got over 30 logo templates. So even if you don't even have a logo yet, like everything from A to Z is truly included in this program. In June, we're going to help you put together your sales qualification funnel. So that gives you a bit more time to go through the modules and to learn more about what your offer is, who your ICA is. And then we're going to help you put that together on a huge live workshop day. Other people in my field charge $5,000 just for each of those. So right there is a $10,000 value, because we're going to work alongside you for a couple days outside of just the calls and help you. And so we want to see you succeed. Most courses only have a 6% finish rate. We want to see everybody finish this, because this is not just a course. This is a plug and play template funnel system so you can actually get your stuff up and running. So all those high conversions will actually happen for you too. So this is step by step. We're here for you every step of the way. And we're so excited. So we've had a sale. Welcome, Jackie, by the way, who paid her first payment yesterday. We're so happy to have you today. Do we have any questions? And Brandon, I know you're on here too. Do you have anything you want to say before we go, or do you want to be here? I'll make you co-host too. So if you do want to come on camera with us, you can, and we can kind of talk about the program. But we're here to answer questions. We know we went over time because we started late, so it was about 1 hour, but we just started late. Hey,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Hey, great job.
Thank you. Made it work.
Yeah, hey, it worked.
It worked.
Honestly, that was the best one I've ever attended, and mainly because most of the time you're watching a replay
Yeah.
and they kind of try to pull one past you, and then they have the comments on the side.
Yeah.
But here we know that it was an actual, you were actually there.
I'm here. I really, and I mean, that's what we've talked about on this team. That's why the people have chosen to be on this team, because each of my team members has actually run their own businesses and they don't take it lightly to join in on a team. And the thing we're all really passionate about is being present for our clients. Like we're showing up each day because like we want to. We're not the set it and forget it. Yes, we do want to set our funnels and forget it. That's the point, right? We want the leads flowing in. We want the automated emails, which gives us the time and energy to show up for live marketing trainings or to coach our clients. And even while we're coaching clients, like even right now, there's new leads coming in. So there's
Yeah,
certain things that we can automate and create a machine, but then there's other things that because that's happening for us, we can be present over here with our clients and with our followers.
absolutely. And I think when you get someone like, I have a very specific skill set. And, with a client who has hired someone from Fiverr and they're doing Facebook ads, and then they hire us, I go in there, I'm like, they're doing this wrong,
Yeah.
and you can see how they can, 10x it or
Yep.
more.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you pay for what you get, right? So there's
Yeah.
people in
Every
the
time.
Philippines who cost $10 an hour. Well,
Yep.
you're getting $10 an hour work,
You are.
right?
And you're also getting another culture work. I think there is an important thing. I do want to talk about this. I'm okay to be a little divisive about this. The truth is this, friends, there's first world countries, there's second world, there's developing countries. And we actually, because of the internet, it's this incredible thing that we can create jobs, create spaces. But the truth is this, we are also all influenced by the cultures that we live in and the things that we see each day. And if you're used to seeing poverty and you're used to seeing those things, and those are the neighborhoods you live in, the marketing in those areas is different than luxury marketing places. And there is nothing wrong with any of them. And this is what we talked about on the branding day. But I do think it's very important. Like, if you want to play at a 7 figure level or a 6 figure level, you need to work with people who've done it. Hiring people at $10 an hour, like you can do that. That's okay. You guys can do whatever you want to do, but you need to understand that there is also a matching ROI. So we're not saying like we're going to charge these things, but again, we're saying like I'm going to get like if you want us to do it for you, it's 50K pay in full, 60K on a payment plan. Or today, you can for 90% of that still get these incredible funnels. And because maybe you don't have that other cash flow, well, then friends, you're gonna have to contribute your own time then. Because our time, we've earned what we now charge because of our years of experience. So you're not a professional funnel builder, but we're saying here's the funnels. We're going to show up live on these calls with you. We're going to even audit them so you get a certificate at the end. And it's one or the other. You have to trade your time or money, and usually both. And depending how much money you have means you don't have to trade as much time. In fact, some of my tech issues today and some of the delay was 3 construction teams pulled up here all at the same time. There was about 20 to 30 people working. Now, how can I have 30 people working for me back there? And then I had my hair done earlier today. That's one person. And then like 2 people like serving it. That's 32 people this morning I'm managing essentially. And that's what happens when you have cash flow. You can be expanding while focused on the thing you do best. And the thing I do best is I want to talk to each of you and to Brandon, my awesome, Facebook ads, we're friends, and he's just a strategist. He's a genius. He's an amazing copywriter also. I want to be here. But I could be that person like, well, I'm going to save money and I'm going to paint my own wall. Or I pay them thousands of dollars. I show up for each of you here and I make more thousands of dollars, which means I get to reach all of you and I get to pay all of them and contribute to their economy. When you up level, you can make more money to then spend it and also have your time back. So it's a big part of like growing and scaling.
Yeah.
It's not without fear. But
Right.
you gotta keep facing it. So what's something you would want everybody to know? I'm not really seeing any questions coming in, and so we'll close this down in a couple minutes, that you would want them to know about why it's different with what we do.
Well, I've said, and I think I said in the live that we had this week in the boot camp, I've been that guy who's gone through multiple courses at multiple different levels of, expense. And there has been nothing that really gives you, and again, this is why, I'm really working with you, Tiana, is
Yeah.
because there is nothing out there right now that gives you, like you said, A to Z, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every step along the way, you have that available to you, and I think that's real valuable for people, because if there's a question or a guess, and also it's laid out beautifully, right?
Yeah.
And it's every day it's getting more and more, streamlined and perfect, and we're getting those questions in so that we can tweak certain things.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this program compared to others is once they sell the program, they're done with you you
Yeah.
know, and they don't
Well,
update
and they're
the.
not even coaching people typically. They're not auditing your course for you. You can ask questions in a Facebook group, but like we're like, no, let's show up, let's go do it. Let's get to work. Let's go.
Yep, yep. And so, that's valuable to me. I don't know about every one of you guys, but it's really valuable to me to have just A to Z,
Yeah.
all the questions answered.
Yep. And I
Right.
mean, like, there's always room to grow. Like, if you guys want a TikTok expert, you could always hire them. We're not trying to say we know everything, but the thing that we do know is how do you get your brand set up that's gorgeous? How do you set up a website and funnels to automate leads and sales? How do you drive traffic? How do you find those new people? And then how do you deliver a beautiful experience to your new clients? And we give you all of that. In Automate to Dominate gets to the point of like you getting your funnels up, and then you have the opportunity after Automate to Dominate in your 8 weeks of coaching is you can join the 7 Figure Club, our monthly mastermind program, which is about a third the cost of most masterminds. And part of that is, again, we really want to walk people to that level. We have other streams of income where we get our other income. It's not just the mastermind. So we really want to help people like be like, okay, but if you're looking at a 10K month, again, you need to invest 10% at least. And really they say in sales and marketing is 20 to 30. But I know what it was like to grow my business on cash. So if you're like making 10K a month, you need to be expecting to spend at least $1,000 on your education, on learning more things. So that's what I would say. Do you think is there any other questions here? I know we still have a lot of people here. You guys are really cool and patient. We'd love to help you. So make sure that I'm going to do something really quick if you want to talk to them. Actually, if you want to talk about anything, I need to grab something really quick. Go for it, Brandon. Maybe you could talk to them about like your role in this or just whatever you want to do.
Sure, sure. So essentially, what Tiana has done is she has hired people with certain skill sets to help you. So um, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I
Hit it.
spend every day Facebook ads, and funnels. So imagine if you spend every day doing something, you're going to get good at it, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, most people don't have the time they don't have the luxury to get good at that thing and all the other things they're supposed to be getting good at.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons Tiana has built this is so that she can bring me on for a
Yep.
specific purpose. She can bring Wyatt on for a specific
Yep.
purpose. And that's what she's essentially created. So that's what you get. And it's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you join us. So again, if you're signing up later, you can go to tianasmithcoaching.com and click on A2D. That is not available today. If you're watching this right now live, which many of you are, because again, today we're offering a very special thing and we're going to have to send you custom invoices. So we've reserved the afternoon for calls. If any of you are also interested in our one-on-one. So here's another cool thing we do. If you join our Automate to Dominate today and you're ready to just get going, but you also know you might want to actually upgrade to our one-to-one services where we do done for you, we will apply that money as a deposit in your first payment into your other program if you upgrade within 30 days. So we like to help you like go in levels, right? Like you're like, oh my goodness, this is just so awesome. But you know what? I want to go faster. I've got a credit card, or I have money in the bank, or I refinance my house. We've had people refinance their houses. I've had people sell some of their retirement money. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because again, like we talked about, your business is an investment and it's your dream business too. It's not just like, I'm going to work. So if you are interested in our one-to-one, definitely reach out, but just email Tiana at tianasmithcoaching.com. Let me show you really fast, like how all this is spelled real quick. And let's go behind the scenes pretty quickly here. I'm going to go to tianasmithcoaching.com so you guys can see where it's going to be at after today. So there's Seven Figure Club, but there's going to be a new one set. It'll say A2D, which stands for Automate to Dominate. Okay. And this is how you spell my name, tianasmithcoaching.com. And the email is just Tiana at tianasmithcoaching.com. If you want that custom invoice, you let us know if you want the 3-pay or pay in full and get the bonus 500 off and the $500 in one-to-one onboarding. What you're going to get when you sign up is you're going to get all the behind the scenes. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. We literally have this whole templated thing. It's called A2D. We're going to give you all these templates and these funnels. They're already done. We're going to load this into your account. We actually help you with all your copywriting. The exact walkthrough of what I showed you on the training today is in here. All the training and the step-by-step is in a private app. This is our 7-Figure Club app and courses. So literally you're going to learn about luxury branding. You're going to have Canva training. How do you organize things? And we have tons of templates. Like all these folders of templates in Canva. Let me go back to the folders and the templates. We share with you this entire funnel template. So if any of you don't know like how to screenshot and these dimensions, these are things that we put in for you and it's already included. This alone took me personally so much time to develop. I don't need it for me. I did it for all of you. And then the other thing you'll get is a private Facebook group, right? So we will have a Facebook group, the 7-Figure Club. So you'll be in this group for 8 weeks. And if you decide to join the mastermind after that point, so you can already see we have a funnel in a day cohort coming up. And is there anything else I'm missing that they get in this program? There is also their onboarding page, which this is what you guys would get access to today, where you would be coming into the program. You get office hours, you get the private app. Everything is already available. And we don't drip the content because I'm a person who, like, when I've signed up for courses, I really needed the money and I really needed the education to get started. So I kind of serve people in a way that's like, do it the way I would have dreamed to do it. So that's what we've done. We're giving you full access immediately.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
great.
cool. I know. Okay. So you
But
guys have
I
the
wish I had it
information.
when I
Yeah.
started.
You what?
I said, I wish I had it when I started.
Me too. And that's what we're doing, right? Like essentially we're
I mean,
saying,
that's
hey,
exactly
look,
right.
we can't fix the past. We
Yeah,
learned from it, but we can help all these other people,
yeah.
younger, older than us, the same age as us. It doesn't matter. We can all be like new on a journey and we'll get you there faster. And
Hmm.
let's remember before we go, here's the real result. We're showing you what you're getting, but what you're actually going to be able to do now is create a profitable business that is able to grow to 6 figures very quickly. And you can even use all these systems to grow to 7 figures. And what that actually looks like, friends, is you're working with your dream clients. You're spending your day the way you want to spend your day. You're providing for your family. You can live and work anywhere in the world, vacation anywhere in the world, and really live your dream life. That's actually what we're offering you. And we're inviting you on that journey. So we'd love to see you. You are invited. Cool. All right.
All
See you
right.
all soon. Bye.
Bye.